Good morning, I'm Olivia. This is my SilverSneakers Flex Chair Yoga class. This is the 300th recording of it I've done, and today I just felt like I wanted you to see the class that's here today. And we'll go slow this time. So here's one side. All right. No. I think I went real fast on the last one. You could wave. You could wave. Yes. All right. I haven't counted, but I want to say there are maybe 35 people here today. Okay. It's a beautiful day here in Buffalo. Let me turn around. We'll make everybody sick on the film. Okay. And let's get started. Have a seat in the chair, sitting back against the back of the chair. Be sure you have water to drink in a chair that doesn't have arms on it. You can do this if you're home in a comfortable place in your bare feet. I wear these fun little socks. I'll say most people probably have their shoes on, so whatever feels good to you here in your own setting. But as I always say, you do you. Find what feels good. Celebrate your abilities and honor your limitations. And welcome to Fran. So settle on into the chair, close your eyes, find a comfortable place to keep your hands, tap into your breath, create space inside as you breathe, and consider what you might be letting back inside. All right, some joy. And then just sit up away from the back of the chair. Stay in the seat. Keep the pelvis along the back side. See if you can get the feet on the ground. You may need to move a little more forward. And then tipping your head over to the side. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Feel those great stretches in the neck. Come over to the other side. And then come back up. Look over the right shoulder without moving the shoulders. And then rainbow arc over to the left shoulder without moving the shoulders. And then back to the center. Take the gaze up and then down. So I'm just lifting my chin here. Now you take this range of motion that feels good to you here. All right? And again, lifting up and down. And then just lift it. We're going to hold it wherever it feels comfortable here. And then just look side to side as if you're watching birds or something. To close my eyes here. All right, and then drop the chin to that imaginary shelf right in front of you. And we're going to scoot out to the edge of the seat. Feet underneath the knees. Sit bones right underneath you. Maybe move that fleshy part of your seat to really connect them with the earth and sit nice and tall. Press downward on the hands just ever so slightly here. That's going to draw the shoulders down, engage the core muscles just a little bit, stretch the crown of the head to the ceiling so you're sitting as tall as you possibly can. And now as you breathe, notice you can create more space inside because we're not slumping over. So breathe into the heart space, into the sides of the body, into the lower back ribs. One more. All right. And let's roll the shoulders around. I'm going to keep my hands low right now just to check in and see how I am. Notice if you have two different shoulders, one's going to be happy doing this, one may not be so happy, so just work where you're comfortable. And then here we go. We'll take it a little bit bigger. And again. All right, one more time, maybe all the way up. Hold it. Just let them float back down nice and long. All right, and then as if you're reaching towards the ground one way and then the other way. Let the fingers reach down. See if you can just stay square on both sit bones here as you do this. So you're not going to ride up on one side at all. Again. So this is really rib work here. And just that flexible part of your spine. All right, I'm going to add the arms to this, which means a little more core work because now you've got this long lever. All right. Again, side to side. If you need to go back to just letting the arms hang, that's okay too. Take both arms up, reach to the ceiling, and bring the hands to the heart. Right there, lift up on the elbows. A little stretch in the wrist here. And then push them over to one side. Look, other way. And then go the other way. And look. And again. One more time. And look. Lovely. Clasp the hands over. Press the knuckles forward. Tuck the chin down towards your chest. And then coming back, hands on the rib cage, lift. All right, let's just try this. I'm going to lift the toes as I come forward, and then I'm going to lift the heels as I come back. And lift the toes, and lift the heels. All right, it's a little more brain drain, huh? And one more time. And back. All right, feet a little bit wider. I'm going to reach back diagonal with my right hand, bring it all the way around, drop it to my left hand, hinge at the hip, look back towards the back of the chair. Swoop it right back over. So we're just going to rainbow arc this arm over and look back. A little hinge in the hip, so you complete this great stretch from your right hip all the way up to the base of your neck. And one more time, up and over. Look, come to the center, hinge at the hip, bring the heart forward, release down, roll back up. All right, left arm back. Up and over, tuck the chin towards your shoulder, up and over. And exhale. Oh my goodness, that feels so good to me. I hope it does you as well. Two more. And back. One more time. Up and over. And back. Hands on the thighs, hinge at the hip, heart coming forward. Release your shoulders down, please. Thank you. And tuck the tailbone. Roll back up. You're going to find yourself on the back of the chair, on the back side of your tailbone right there. And then sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to work this low half right now. So deep breath in, exhale. I want you to tuck the tailbone underneath you. Lift up, deep breath in. And again, scoop in that belly, roll the tailbone, and up and over. And again, try not to shrug the shoulders. Just see if you can keep this in the low half of the body. And back. And again, oh, this feels so good to me. And one more time. Round back and all the way up. All right, so left hand to the right hand to the back, left hand in front, and then lifting up. We go the other way. Lifting up. The other way. One more time. And now we're going to wash this wall right here, right in front. So I want you to keep your gaze, keep your eyes on your hands as you do this, so that entire spine is rotating. And back. Two more. Last one. All right, come on back to the front. Grab that knee. Bring it in. All right. Out nice and long. And come right back in. Lifting it up. So I'm going to go out with a flexed foot, toe to the ceiling. Come right back in. Drop that toe down and pull that close to the shoulder, as close as you can. All right? You want to round the body, that's okay too. Get it in there nice and close. When you round the body, you sort of take the stretch out of that low back, like what you do when you sit up. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever feels good. And again. And in. All right, leave it out there now. Now let this pull you to the tip of the sit bones, or we're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lift it. Point the toe, touch it on the ground. To the front, touch the heel. To the back, touch the toe. And again, and if you need to lift that leg to get that toe to touch the ground, do so. So just articulating the foot a little bit. 2 more. And last one. Put the foot on the ground, deep breath in. We'll rest for a moment, forward fold, halfway rise. Press into the shins, shoulders down, away from your ears, like you're trying to peek up and see something. And release all the way back up. All right, in comes the other knee and circle in the ankle. Oh, everything feels so good to me. And out nice and long, and come right back in. Again, and in. Pulling that up. All right, one more time. We hold it out there. Let it pull you forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to touch the toe down to the ground, and then the heel in front. And again, toe and heel. So articulating that foot and heel. 2 more. The last one. All right, foot on the ground, deep breath in. Exhale. Bow to the earth. Inhale, we halfway rise. Heart comes forward. Feel those core muscles fire on when you do that. And release, reverse swan dive. All right, take the feet out. And we work around the world. Now, you can keep hands here if you'd like. Maybe today we take this stir the pot. So reaching forward means a little more back work, a little more core work, and you work where you're comfortable, please. Anybody hearing those Rice Krispies in your head when you do this? And go the other way. Ooh, I love that. All right, one more time. All right, and deep breath in. And we rise back up, hands on the thigh muscles. Here we go. Come forward, rise up, reach to the ceiling. Let's grab the wrist. Little arc over one way, and then the other way. All right, sit back down. And again, same thing, we rise back up. Press the knuckles back. Cross the hands in front, press the knuckles forward. And we sit back down. Let's see, we take hands here now. Deep breath in. Take your face through that space, all the way up, and sit back down. And we do that again. We rise up here. Take your face through that space, and all the way back down. 2 more times. Reach to the ceiling. We'll take 1 moonflower, sink down, sit back down. Oops. And then 1 more. This time we're going to take a sunflower, swoop down, and right back up. All right, very nice. Walk your feet in, and let's go around to the back. Nice. I'm going to move this back just a little bit. And I'll move it forward if it gets in your way when we come back. Drink of water. All right. Anytime you need to sit down, please feel free to do so. All right. Walk on back to downward facing dog. Tip the pelvis so that tailbone goes to the back wall, and that's when you adjust your knees. Can you straighten them more? Do you need to bend them? But getting that tailbone to the back wall will help you stretch that low back there. Deep breath. It should feel really good. All right, taking the gaze over the chair, step into mountain pose. Heels are underneath the sit bone, and I'm going to take this out. What I just want you to do is push the weight forward towards the toes, and then come right back up nice and tall. We'll work a little bit on balance today, like we never do, right? And again, just a little rock forward, and then back up nice and tall. 1 more time. All right, so now let's begin to lift the toes and then lift the heels. And that chair's handy there for you, so use it if you need it. It's okay. And again. Lovely. All right. So then let's just take the right heel up and just massage around that right pad of the foot right there. And then the other side, same thing. Sort of to wake up the feet. All right, so we've done this before. Step out to the side. As if you're walking down the stairs, right? You're gonna take one heel to the front, and then you're gonna take your toe to the back. Now, you can stand up nice and tall and do this. You can sink into that supporting leg. You can take it real far forward and back. It's up to you, but it's like you're getting ready to step down off the curb. And again. Again, two more. And last one. All right, so hold this here. I've sunk into that knee a little bit. I have the heel on the ground. See if you can find a little balance. All right. Put that foot on the ground, all parts of your foot on the ground, and just hold nice and tall. So mountain pose, but my feet have shifted here a little bit. I'm going to add a little challenge to it. I'm holding onto the side. Hold onto your chair and just reach back to the back wall. So now your body's going one way, your brain's going the other, so it gets a little more confusing. Deep breath. All right, come on back to the front. Slide that foot back. Reach down. Slide that foot to the front. You can keep it on the ground or lift it. And again, reach forward and back. You could bend the knee, whatever you want to do. Just take that leg forward and back. And again. Nice. And let's get it to the back. Toe ball heel goes down and we rise up into warrior one. Lovely. Drop your shoulders. Front knee over the ankle, back leg is straight. You should be enjoying a little bit of a calf stretch right there, yeah? And you've got this big beach ball right here. I'm going to put one hand down and arc over. That gives me a really nice stretch in through this whole side of the body here. Lovely. All right, circle sweep. Step both feet together. Deep breath in. Forward fold. Use the chair if you need to right there. We halfway rise. And then slide down, press into the shins, let that heart come forward. Core muscles are engaged here. And circle sweep, pass through chair pose all the way up. All right, let's go to the other side. Out the chair. And we're going to start just with this heel, stepping down and back. And step down and back. So you want to take this a little bit deeper. You want to try it without any hands. You choose. You do you. And again. You should feel this right leg start to get a little tired. And again. All right, so now we're going to hold this. I'm going to sink into this knee. We're just going to hold this heel on the ground right there in front. So it's a little bit like mountain pose. Nice broad collarbones. Maybe take the hands to the heart. Tailbones drawing to the earth. All right. It's not sticking out behind you. And then let that foot drop in front. Hold on to the chair, reach back. Nice. All right, so this is when we take that leg back and hand in front, and then we switch. Whatever you want to do, you can figure eight with that arm. Just reach forward, bend the knee, or just slide it, just touch. Whatever works best for you. But once again, you're loading up that right leg. Yeah. Nice. And again. All right, we rock it back. Step back into warrior one. Rise up. Drop your shoulders. Lovely. And then I'm going to use the chair and take this arc over. With the chair, I can go a little bit deeper and really feel the stretch in this hip. I know, right? Everything feels so good to me. All right, we're going to circle sweep, step both feet together. Here we go. Rise up. Forward fold. And rising up halfway. There's the breath. There's the exhale. There's the inhale, we rise, stay here. Another inhale, and we circle sweep all the way back up. All right, come back to downward facing dog. Step on back. And any movement you need now, please get it. Turn that tailbone to the back wall. See if you can straighten your arms a little bit. See if maybe you can straighten one arm and then maybe drop the other one to your thigh. And then switch and take the other hand maybe. Just try something new. Find a new way to create some space. All right, look over the chair. Press into the chair and step on in. All right, let's get a drink of water. Come back. All right, so feet about chair width apart, okay? And first we're just gonna go side to side. I'm just moving my hips first. So transferring the weight side to side. By moving my hips. Okay. And then I'm gonna push up from the toes. So come to my heel, come to your heel. Oh, okay. And again, ooh, can't hardly watch you. Okay, and then see if you can begin to release the toe from the ground. And again, you have the chair handy so nobody falls over, please. And again. And then see if you can slow it down. So you spend a little more time in balance. The weight comes on the right foot. The weight comes on the left foot. And then again. 2 more. And last one. All right, so step that left foot right between the chair and take the right foot behind you. See if you can almost take it behind that left foot. It's back, and the heel's lifted because we're gonna lift this foot. What tends to happen is it comes out to the side because the body always wants to be lazy and it's gonna use other muscles. What I want you to do is see if you can get that foot right behind you. Not out here, take it right behind you because then you'll really feel these hamstrings and this glute muscle work, all right? And that's when you notice you'll come square over the chair. If it comes out to the side, you'll often come off to the side. So try to come square over the chair and that foot right behind you. And we're gonna pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, sink into that knee and back up. And again, 2 more. Lovely, nice. All right, no weight here for me, just balance. All right, and release. We'll get to the other side and then we'll stretch them both, okay. Slide the other foot out, remember it's right behind. Try to resist the surge to take it out to the side and then flex the foot and lift. Notice you're coming right straight over the chair. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in the up mode and we're gonna tip down. 4, and 3, 2, belly and front body lifting, and 1. Now, no weight on the chair, just for balance. See if you can release, and then stand up tall. All right, a little shake out. And then we're gonna lift the knees. And this should, little release, it should feel good, all right? Get near the chair if you need it, because you know what? We're gonna slow this down. So then this becomes balance, all right? So I have just slowed down the video. I'm never gonna complain because I do it too. I just feel sorry for whoever person is. And again, she always calls. All right, let's hold one leg up wherever you are. Get near the chair if you need it. Just hold, circle the ankle. Smile. Stick your tongue out. Okay, other side, same thing. Lift it and hold it. Get near the chair, balance if you can, keep it there if you need to. Maybe circle in the ankle. Wiggle your fingers. Forget about everything else. Feet are wide, I'm gonna slide down the legs and tuck the tailbone and round back up. All right, shoulder rolls up, around, and down. And let's again come to the chair. So my heels are lined up and my toes are turned out. All right, I'm going to sink into goddess pose. And take a look and be sure you've got that baby toe edge of your foot pressing into the ground. All right, so you haven't rolled all the way into the big toe. So keep that pressing. In fact, you can do that and you'll see the difference. If you roll all the way in, and then if you press that baby toe edge down, it makes a huge difference. Hands together at the heart right here. Nice goddess pose. Shoulders are on that wall behind you. Breathe. Let's lift one heel and then the other. Yeah. And try not to do this. Okay. See if you can just lift the heel and keep the shoulders the same level. Yeah. Not easy. Okay. Hands on the chair, both of them. And pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up nice and tall. See if you can keep the heels lifted. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up nice and tall. Heels lifted. Even if just a little bit, release back down. All right. Turn the right toe to the right, left toe to the front. Sink into that knee. Open the arms wide. Here's our warrior 2. Press the knuckles back. Ah. And then give yourself a hug. Put one arm on top. Hands together at the heart. We reach to the ceiling. Drop that right arm down and keep that left one up there. There we are. That's where the ceiling is. Super. Look down towards the earth. And notice how that feels on your arm there. Remember that. Muscle memory. Look towards the arm. Breathe. Drop this down. I'm going to hinge at the hip. Don't sink into the knee. Just hinge at the hip. Reach it down as low as you can, and we're going to go into reverse. Use the chair if you need to, reaching up, but keep that front knee bent. In fact, sink into that front knee a wee bit more. Let's do this. See if you can lighten up on the toes on that right foot. So if you can just kind of lift them ever so slightly, and then pressing the toes down, so you're really using all parts of that foot. All right, release to warrior 2. Looking over the 2-piece fingers. Left hand in the chair, right hand comes into your back pocket. You're going to hinge at the hip again. Look down towards the earth. Look back towards your back foot. Lift the head. Come right back up. Humble warrior, all right? One hand here, or hands on the back, or one. All right, you choose. Here we go. Same thing again. Don't sink into that knee any deeper. It's going to give you an awesome stretch in that front leg. Tuck the chin, look towards the back heel, lift the head, come right back up. Toes to the front, wide standing mountain pose. Hang for a moment. Okay, we go the other way. Left toe turns, right toe turns to the front. We open the front knee over the ankle, we open the arms wide. Let's take this big stretch again. So not just pressing back, I want you to reach to those back diagonal walls. So nice big stretch. Give yourself a hug. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Great stretch down the neck. Push the shoulders down in this position. And then here we go. Hands to the ceiling. Drop that left hand. That right one stays up there. Yep, imagine that. And looking towards the arm. There's the ceiling. It always was up there. Yes, we had a party. Those are our leftover decorations.
Yeah, Song of Bio.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. All right. And then look towards the earth. Let's see. We're going to circle this arm down first. Little hinge at the hip. And come all the way back up. Don't straighten that knee. Keep it over the ankle and come into reverse. Reaching up. You can use the chair if you need to. Or slide into your back left pocket, so a little bit of a bind there. Yeah, that opens the chest. So take that deep breath, deepest breath you've taken. So nice. All right, we level it out. That was a yawn. Now, one hand here, one on your hip. I'm going to hinge at the hip. So it's like you're trying to look at this little bug, something on the ground, and then tuck your chin as that bug scampers back to the back leg. Come right back up with the head first, all the way back up. All right, humble warrior. Try it again like that, or clasping the hands. I'm taking this keyhole in behind my back, shoulders back. They're going to want to do this. Lead with the heart. You hinge at the hip, and you decide how deep you want to take this. Keep the shoulders in their place. Tuck the chin. Look back towards the back leg. Get hold of that chair anytime. Lift the head. Come right back up. Lovely. Toes to the front. Deep breath in. And all the way back down. Wide standing mountain pose. So imagine your feet were starting to do this like mine are, because my socks are no longer sticky. So I want you to pull up through the middle. You really fire on that core muscles there, that pelvic floor, and lift. Okay. So pulling those knees inward and sense that energy coming up through the body and right out the crown of the head there. Let's take the arms out. Breathe. All right, hands on the hips. Maybe I'll step back a little bit. Yeah. So we'll see. We're going to hinge at the hip here. So I'm going to bend both my knees the same and take this little hinge. My heart comes towards the chair, looking over the seat. Bring that belly in. Use those toes and the hamstring muscles get you right back up. Breath in. Hinge at the hip. Keep the shoulders pressing down. Elbows pointing to the side walls. Maybe even a little back. All right. Come right back up. Lovely. So resist this urge to round here. Heart leads down. I feel my toes work when I do this. So take the weight towards the toes when you get there. And come right back up so you're not rocking back onto the heels. One more time. Belly in. And push right back up. All right. Walk your feet in. And then let's just release the legs. Nice. Have a drink of water. Good work. All right, so today we're going to see if we can get a little lower in this lunge, twisted lunge. So come around to the right side of your chair. And you're going to put the right foot there in front of the chair. So you can't, notice how you can't see the leg of the chair because my leg's covering it up, right? So I think that might work best. Both hands on the chair and step that left foot back, right? So I'm pretty much supported by my chair here, right? Both hands are on the chair. Now, you have lots of nice options here. You can simply look towards me, take the gaze towards me. You could bring that hand maybe to your hip, that right hand. You could send it to your neighbor off to the left, or to the right behind you there. Or circle sweep it and let it come all the way to the ceiling, your choice. So instead of, see if you can straighten that arm you're on as well. Yes, nice high lunge. Beautiful. Lovely. Both hands on the chair. Let's go back to downward facing dog here. So you may end up sinking a little bit deeper. Careful if your head falls below your heart. Nobody gets dizzy, please. And breathe. All right, let's try that one more time on this side. Same thing. So the foot comes there almost lined up with the leg. I'm going to step back on my left foot. You can always come to the knuckles if that feels better to you here. All right. You can stay there and just turn your gaze to the front. You could pull the hand to the hip. You could send the hand to your neighbor behind you. You could swing that arm around and let it reach to the ceiling. It's up to you. And then with this arm right here, see if you can straighten that arm you're on. Yes, yes, very nice. It's a lot of work. Good work, ladies, everybody. Margie, you have the wrong foot forward there. Yeah, she said, I knew that. I knew that. I was hoping you wouldn't see me. It's a twist, so it's a lot of work on the spine, but twists are so good for digestion and for breath work. Step that foot back to downward facing dog. Any movement you need, and you certainly might. And then tuck the tailbone and round back up. All right, we go to the other side. We'll take it 2 times on that side. And we start easy, please. Now that left foot comes lined up with the chair. Both hands on the chair, step the right foot back. Easy enough, right? And you can simply look to the front if you'd like. If you need that balance here, you can also come to your fist. I suppose you could go to the back. I just don't want you to push the chair back. Okay. Left hand maybe comes to your back pocket as you turn to the front. That could be good enough there, right? You could reach that left arm back to your neighbor behind you. Or I like to do this circle sweep, Let it reach to the ceiling, and then maybe straighten that arm you've got that's on the chair. Yeah, so you are grounded through that chair, reaching to the ceiling. You are so good. Turn the palm to me, so like you're gonna wave to me. Beautiful. Another breath. All right, hand on the chair. Let's step back to downward facing dog. Get that nice stretch and any movement you need. Lovely. And let's take one more time. So again, get your feet all set up there. Left foot's, and you feel good and secure right there, right? Both feet on the ground, hands on the chair. Turn the chin if you'd like. You don't have to, all right? You can stay there looking at your hands. It's your lovely manicure. Hands on, one hand on the hip, extended to the back. This is a great stretch right here. There you go. Yeah, like you're gonna reach there. Eileen, turn your hand to me. Yeah, like you're gonna wave to me. Here we go. If you want, circle that arm around, reach to the ceiling, and then straighten this arm that you're on here. Yeah. Nice. And breathe. Who's that back there? Back. All right. Sue, turn the hand palm to me. Yeah. All right. Release back down, back to downward facing dog. Ooh, we got some challenges done today, huh? Nice work. All right. Hands on the thigh muscles. Let's round back up. All the way up. Plant your feet on the ground here in front. And then let's just rotate. Keeping your eyes straight ahead. Just the arms. Just let the arms go. All right. Little movement in the feet, but keep the eyes straight ahead. Nice. Okay. And one vinyasa. I feel like this just like closes it off. Forward fold. Halfway rise. There's the breath. There's the exhale. There's the inhale. Press into the shins. Draw the shoulders down. Fire on the core muscles. Take another breath. Exhale. Reverse swan dive up. Really nice. Okay. Grab a drink of water. Oh, gracious. I have one more thing to do. So we're not done. I come in and I have about 3 things I want to do, and everything else just sort of filters in. Okay, I'm going to step out to the side of my chair, and my feet are hip mountain pose. Slide down the legs and point the tailbone to the back wall. It's like you're going to look at a small child right here in their face. So it's essentially chair pose, right? And then one hand to your heart and fire on the core muscles and bring the other one. So I have pointed my tailbone down a little bit, but I've lifted my heart, all right? We're going to do the same thing we did at the chair. I'm going to drop that hand down. I'm going to swing my right arm to my neighbor behind me and hold this twisted chair pose. Try not to look back to me. Look to that right wall. Breathe. All right, now look back towards the ground. Circle sweep. Lift both arms up. Candlestick pose. We draw this line up the ceiling, lifting the heart a little bit more, and then float the arms back down. We're going to take the same thing on the other side. You're going to sink into this like you're looking at this little small child right there in her face. She's so cute. All right, so then turn that tailbone towards the earth. You're gonna pull that belly in, lift the heart. Yeah, you gotta see that child right there. And then slide that hand to the hip. You're gonna look to the left wall, maybe slide it back, turn the palm to the left wall. Not the knuckles, roll that shoulder back. And then I like to go back to the ground before I circle sweep that arm. Meet the other arm, draw that nice line up the ceiling. Reach a little bit higher, feel that front body really stretch. Turn the tailbone towards the earth and then float them back down. Very, very nice. Shake out. Lovely. All right. We'll skip the balance. Let's sit back down. We did good today. That twisted chair was enough. And I'm just thankful nobody fell. Nice. Okay. Let's take that right leg out to the side. And I'm going to stretch my leg out there. You need to turn the toe. You need to lift the toe. That's okay. Just reposition yourself right here. And then, you know what? Let's turn the body over the front. Right arm out to the side. Yeah, see if you can lift that toe up. This will be sort of like skandasana when we're standing. Now fire on those core muscles. I'm gonna lift the other arm out. If you need the hands on the chair there, or on the thigh muscle, that's okay. Holding, you feel that back work. Heart's coming forward. And breathe. All right, right arm down. I'm gonna leave that arm out there. Same thing here. You can reach to your neighbor behind. You could swing it all the way up and around. Nice twist. Both hands back to the chair, round the spine and roll back up. All right, bring that foot in. Let's lift that foot up and over. Okay, I'll take this little twist here. And then if this is accessible, see if you can tuck that ankle bone in towards your other leg, all right? Oftentimes we wrap it around. That ain't gonna happen for me today. Right hand on top, right hand on the bottom, and then the left hand. We take the knuckles together, we squeeze the elbows together, and then we lift up. All right, so you're looking just beyond the wrist right there. A little bit of turn and all that right there as well. Breathing. As you squeeze the knuckles in, you're gonna feel the shoulders fire on there. Press the knuckles down, press the elbows down as you do this. All right, all the way up and around. Uncurl the legs, forward fold. We're just gonna round the spine and roll back up and take that leg out to the side. Whatever works for you. I'm gonna switch here and lift my toe and then shoulders back to the front. Take this hinge at the hip, so you're gonna load up this front leg. One arm out, and this is when it gets to be a challenge. You take that other arms parallel to the earth if you can. Take the weight on this leg. Let it do the work here. Breathing deep. Bringing the heart forward. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Left hand down. Right hand is going to come to the back, or it's going to reach to the ceiling. Your choice. It's a lot of work if you're going to get it up there. Breathing deep. One more breath. All right, both hands there. Tuck the tailbone, round back up. And we're going to bring this leg in, up, and over. And again, see if you can tuck that ankle in towards the leg. So instead of this sassiness, see if you can tuck it right in there. Just going to pop the knees up just a little bit. Left hand, left leg, left hand, right. Knuckles, and again, squeeze them, squeeze the elbows. It's going to want to draw the shoulders down, so keep the shoulders pressing down. Keep the elbows coming to me. Yeah. Eagle pose. Breathing deep. And open the arms. Let's take the feet wide. Forward fold. Take this halfway rise this time. Press into the shins. Let's look over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder. Then looking forward, bring the heart forward. Release down and reverse swan dive all the way back. All right, clasp the hands. See if you can touch the back of the chair. All the way up. On the toes, back on the heels. See if you can touch the back of the chair. Rise up. Sit back. And all the way up. All right. Settle on into the back of the chair. Nice work, ladies, gentlemen. Nice to have you back, John. 1, 2,
John does it.
3. Settle on in. Oh, this feels so good on my back. And then just rest. Close your eyes. Let those endorphins once again start to race through your body. And notice how different you feel when you came in. shoulders, whatever stretch you need. And then bring the hands to the heart. Remember the funniest thing you heard today. And let the corners of your mouth turn up in a smile. Hands together at your heart, eyes open, soft gaze. Remembering a heart of peace shall give life to the whole body. And so will a little bit of joy. All right, have a great day.
Yay.
All right, so no class on